The offices of the President and the Prime Minister form the core of India's parliamentary executive. While the President is the constitutional head of the state, the Prime Minister is the real head of the government who exercises actual executive authority through the Council of Ministers. What is the difference between President and the Prime Minister? The main difference between President and Prime Minister lies as the President functions as the constitutional guardian and formal repository of Union executive authority, while the Prime Minister leads governance, policy, direction, and administration. The President ensures continuity, neutrality, and constitutional compliance, whereas the Prime Minister shapes legislative agenda, coordinates ministers, and manages national administration. Together, these offices reflect a carefully designed balance between constitutional form and political substance within India's parliamentary framework. Major difference between President and the Prime Minister. Both offices derive authority from the Constitution, yet their roles, powers, tenure, accountability, and methods of removal differ significantly in structure and practice. The major difference between President and Prime Minister has been tabulated below. Constitutional status. Established under Article 52, the President is the head of the state and first citizen, symbolizing national unity. Recognized under Article 74 and 75, the Prime Minister heads the Council of Ministers and leads the real executive. Nature of executive power. Under Article 53, executive power of the Union is formally vested in the President, exercises actual executive authority, cabinet decisions, guide governance and policy implementation. Method of election or appointment. Elected indirectly by an electoral college under Article 54-55 through proportional representation and single transferable vote. Appointed by the President under Article 75(1), usually the leader commanding majority support in the Lok Sabha. Electoral college composition consists of the elected MPs of both houses and elected MLAs of states Delhi and Puducherry, nominated members excluded. No electoral college election depends on majority support in the lower house of parliament. Minimum qualification must satisfy Article 58. Citizen of India 35 years of age eligible for Lok Sabha membership, no office of profit. Must meet Article 84 and 75 conditions. Citizens of India member of either house, age 25 Lok Sabha or 30 Rajya Sabha. Oath. Takes oath under Article 60 to preserve, protect and defend the Constitution and serve the people, sworn in by the President to bear true faith to the Constitution and discharge duty faithfully. Tenure. Fixed 5-year term under Article 56, eligible for re-election under Article 57. No fixed term, continues as long as majority confidence in Lok Sabha is maintained under Article 75(3). Removal processes. Can be removed only by impeachment under Article 61 for violation of the Constitution, requiring 2/3 majority. Remove through vote of no confidence in Lok Sabha or resignation. Tenure linked to legislative majority. Relationship with Council of Ministers. Acts on ad and advice of Council under Article 74(1). Advice binding after reconsideration. Heads the Council, allocates portfolio, presides over meeting and can recommend dismissal of ministers. Legislative interface. Summons, prorogues Parliament and dissolve Lok Sabha under Article 85. Gives assent to bills under Article 111. Advises President on summoning and dissolution, introduces policies and ensures passage of legislation. Ordinance power. May promulgate ordinances under Article 123 when Parliament is not in session, advises issuance of ordinances and determines policy necessarily behind them. Judicial powers. Grant pardons, reprieves and communication under Article 72, including in death sentence cases, has no independent clemency power. Decisions flow through cabinet advice. Emergency powers. Can proclaim national state of financial emergency under Articles 352, 356 and 360 on cabinet. Advises President during emergencies. Leads political and administrative response. Appointment authority. Appoints judges of Supreme Court and High Courts, governors, CAG and other constitutional authorities. Recommends names for such appointments and guides selection through cabinet processes. Accountability. Not answerable to Parliament for day-to-day decisions, protected except through impeachment. Collectively responsible to Lok Sabha under Article 75(3) and must justify policies before Parliament.